Hey guys, and welcome to another video of mine where I shall be commentating over custom track worldwide video races even. And this is one from a I CTWW that I did about 20 to 30 minutes ago, and I decided to kart because why not? I'm not the best at karting. I used to be really good. I used to be I used to kart all the time. I used to be in MBK. I used to be in underused vehicles, which was a sub-clan for karts. I used to be in Daughters of the Amazon, which was a kart clan. I used to be in loads of kart clans, but I stopped karting for a while to take up biking, and I've kind of lost my skill, but I do like to revisit it even every now and then. And I decided to do that in this is worldwide, so let's see how I can get on. And I immediately fell, just to show you guys how good I am now, as opposed to how I used to be. So, yeah, let's get started with the races. And I'm currently in 8th or 7th place even, getting an item, and I decided that because I got the goal and I want to just catch up with the pack. The front pack is starting to break away a bit, so I used my golem to cut through that grass there and catch up with the pack. So I'm now in 4th place behind a few funkies. I see the TCs being passed around, so I deliberately make sure I stay out of that way and that doesn't get given to me, because that would just completely ruin my race. So I'm now in 6th place behind Kammy, aka Ice. Tribute to Chris Kamara there, I suppose, and behind Ice and Diablo as well with a single shroom. And I'm just going to be using that here because I want to try and get an item here, see what I can get. And I ended up putting a Mega, which was a lovely item to pull. Lovely Mega Mushroom. So I'm going to be using this for the massive cut here. If you watch me take it on the mini-map, me and the Dry Bowser and the Funky, we're just cutting through the whole track. It's really broken. Everyone uses it at the end of the race, though I tend to try and avoid using it at the end of Moonlight Downtown because I feel like that's a really cheap way to win. Whenever I win by taking the cut on the final lap, I never feel like, oh, I deserve that. I feel like, wow, that was really cheap. So I try to avoid taking that if I can. Yet another TC battle between Kammy and Ice this time, as opposed to Diablo, I think it was last time. However, Ace comes out on top and Ice ends up getting the TC. So now I'm in 9th place, seeing what I can get, and I end up putting a star, which is nice. I'm going to be looking to chain this at the set of item boxes just before the cut, which is here. See if I can get an item which will also allow me to finish off the cut. However, I get a bomb, which I can't take the cut with, so I'm not going to be taking that here. As you can see that I drifted to the left a bit to see, because I was kind of contemplating it. However, I didn't take it in the end, but everyone else did, because everyone else is really good at skill. Yay! 7th place, that's brilliant. That's what I get for not taking the goddamn cut. Probably should do that next time. But nah, it just feels a bit cheap for me. I mean, I know I got 7th and whatnot. I mean, all the people that took the cut were like Diablo, Ice and Kammy and whatnot, and they got 3rd, 4th and 5th, but I don't feel any accomplishment from that. So, on to the second and final race of this set, and we have Sunset Raceway, which is a very fun track for me, because it doesn't matter what combo I'm using, what frame of mind I'm in, I always know I have a good shot of getting the top spot, which is brilliant, especially in this given situation, because I'm using a kart, which is an underused vehicle, unless you're excellent at it, like people like Jonas, Nate, and whatnot. However, I'm not excellent at it, as I'm sure most of you can tell. So no, but yeah, on this track I can often get a bagging item and take the massive shortcut, which I will be taking on all 3 laps, I believe, here. Yep, I do take it on all 3 laps. So yeah, I pull the bullet here, but I know I have done this before. If you jump into the cut and use your bullet, it does take you around that turn and takes you through the shortcut, so that's not a problem for me. However, just trying to maybe even see if I can dodge a shock. I mean, if you look on the minimap, you can see that massive bend at the bottom of the minimap, and that's the turn that everyone else is going around, whilst I'm just cutting right through the middle of that, and that's just saves so much time, you won't believe it. So here I keep trying to get this drift, which isn't coming. However, I finally get it. It wasn't coming previously due to the fact that I was going so slowly, because I'm very good at karting. And now I have 2 shrooms, and I decide that I'm going to want to hold these for the shortcut as it's too risky to try and chain item here, because like Moonlight Downtown I might get a bomb or something that I don't want. However, the bomb comes, the one that I was just speaking of, and that bombs me and puts me in a lower spot, so now I'm going to need to see what I can get here. And I managed to get a star, which is lovely for the situation, because despite the fact that I hit the nano, I can now go through the cut with my star. I'm now in 5th place, I'm getting the item. SNS Mega in front of me, he's been squashed by a Mega himself, and now in 5th place, but I do miss the item unfortunately, and the POW screws me over, though to be fair, I probably would have gone into the grass anyway, even if it hadn't have come, so I can't really blame it on that. So I'm now in 7th place, and I get readied again, 2nd time, in a matter of seconds, which is just perfect. And here we go, in 9th place, and I can't even get my Super Mini because the shot comes. This is just beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Luigi, in last place. I really appreciate it. And when I get the billet, I decide to spam it, hoping it drops me before the item boxes that are coming up soon here on the left. However, it does end up dropping me just after, which was a bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter, because being in 7th place, I can get an item here, see what I can get, and I do end up managing to get a golden, which I have to use. I barely avoid that bomb, barely, and I still have enough golden in my thing to use it, all of it. I'm getting a Super Mini here, seeing if I can beat Ice. I block the red on the Nana on the ground, Ice fails, he hits a green shell, I'm staking my way to the line, and I'm gonna get 2nd. When you consider all the reds and the greens and all the bad luck that came my way in that race, I was pretty damn satisfied with 2nd place, I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's an understatement of the year. I was thrilled with 2nd place. So, thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for more.